Hi guys and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Misha. If you are returning, hi, and welcome back to Bakemas Day 4. You're wondering why I'm starting here and not the kitchen, because I literally jumped into filming and didn't film an intro. So here is my intro. Welcome to Bakemas Day 4. We are going to be filming baking a cinnamon swirl bread. Alright you guys, let's get into this video. First, you want to start by making your basic bread dough. So we are going to use instant yeast and sugar. We're going to put this in here. We're only going to use half this packet though. So we're going to pour half the packet in, which is about 1.5 teaspoons. Next, we're going to pour a cup of warm water. Then we're going to pour in 3/4 a cup of sugar, because I do want this dough to be on the sweeter side. I'm also going to pour in about 1 tablespoon of oil. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Then we're going to give this a little bit of a mix. After we have it all mixed, we're going to add in 2 cups of flour. 1, 2, and then we're going to give this a mix. This would be so much easier in my stand mixer, but I really just don't feel like moving things around because I have so much stuff out for baking to get to it. So let's just give this a mix. It will come together. I did add in another 1.5 cups of flour because it was just a little too moist. Now we're going to knead it as it comes together. I am wearing gloves. It just helps. I just don't like getting all of the dough under my fingernails. I'm not going to lie to you. The dough has a good spring back. I did oil the bottom of the bowl. I put a little flour on top, and we are going to let this rise. Now I'm going to tell you a trick. If it's cold where you're at and things aren't rising as well, boil some water and then put the boiling water on the bottom rack of the oven and put this one on the top rack and just let it rise in that humidity. You will get soft, pillowy dough every time. Okay, so I did put just about 1 cup of sugar and about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon in here. And now that our dough's risen, we are going to lay it out, put this in here, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. Now, I did let the dough sit for about 3 hours, and it doubled in size. So now we are going to start rolling it out so we can get the cinnamon sugar in the middle. And then that way we can put it in the bread pan and let it rise for a second time before baking. I'm gonna let it rise for maybe like another 1.5 hours before baking, maybe 2 hours. We are gonna see based on how it looks. So let's get this all opened up so that way we can get the cinnamon sugar in the middle here, kind of like a cinnamon roll, you know what I mean? Okay, so now that we have that all laid out, let us start getting the cinnamon sugar mixture in here. I just want every inch of this covered with this cinnamon sugar, because I want the bread to be, I didn't really mix that well. There's a little clump of cinnamon right there. Okay. This cinnamon sugar smells incredible. I don't know if you guys know this, but it smells so good. I'm so excited for like this cinnamon sugar bread. It's gonna be so good. My husband's gonna be so excited. His favorite thing in the world is cinnamon rolls and like cinnamon French toast. So I'm gonna make this bread and then make him French toast with it, and it's just gonna be so good. Okay, so we have that. Let's start rolling it up over here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna leave this last little bit of cinnamon sugar for the top, for when it bakes. I'm gonna come turn it this way. Just gonna boom, boom. Let me show you my bread pan. I did put parchment paper in it because you should always put parchment paper whenever you're baking anything, okay? It just makes life easier. So we're going to fold this like this, give a little squish, press those seams together, roll it over, give it a little love, boop, boop, shape a little bit. Ooh, you're looking nice. Okay. And then we are going to dump, let's pull this side up a little bit. I'm going to dump it in here, and then I want to give it, like I said, a little, actually, you know what, I'm going to do that right before baking. Right before baking, I'll put that. I'm going to let this set, like I said, for another 1.5 to 2 hours to let it puff up a little bit, score it, and then add a little bit more cinnamon sugar, and then we will bake. So I'll see you then. Okay, so now that I let it rest and rise for about 2 hours, I'm going to sprinkle the rest of the sugar on here, the sugar cinnamon mixture. Just give it a little whoosh whoosh on top so that way we have a nice sugary cinnamon crust, like so. Just boop, 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 like that. And then I'm going to score it down the middle. Score down the middle. Even in that score, you can see all those layers of cinnamon and sugar swirls. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so now I have my oven at 350. I'm going to bake for about 25 to 30 minutes. Next, I'm going to get my wire rack ready, so when the bread comes out, it can sit on the wire rack and completely cool. Because remember, after the bread is done baking, it's still cooking on the inside, so you want to let it cool on a wire rack completely before you cut into it. I let the bread rest for about 40 minutes. I just couldn't do it. Look how gooey and amazing this looks. Look at those swirls. Oh, it looks so good. I can't wait to taste it. First, sorry about the lighting in here. My other light, my ring light, is dead, so we're going to just have to deal. But here is the bread, all beautiful, done and baked. Let's give it a try. It's so amazing. Okay, this kind of tastes like a cinnamon roll. I'm not sure if you guys see all the layers, but it's light, it's fluffy, it's cinnamony, it's sugary. It's so good. It's just like a cinnamon roll without the cream cheese frosting on it. My hair is looking a little crazy, but I made it. Day 4 of Bakemas, cinnamon roll bread. So good. Thank you guys for watching. I'm hoping to see you guys tomorrow for day 5. Bye!